AI writes code in seconds. That sounds like progress. But it's creating a hidden crisis in technical skill. And the engineers who look the most productive today may be the most at risk tomorrow. Across top tech firms, engineering teams are quietly splitting into two groups. One uses AI to eliminate grunt work, then reinvests the time into deeper thinking, better judgment, and sharper problem solving. The other uses AI to skip thinking entirely. They accept generated output without understanding it. They confuse fluency with mastery. Engineering leaders see this divide. They know raw code output was never the point. The real value has always been in insight, in seeing the hidden constraint, spotting the wrong problem, or framing messy trade-offs. Now AI amplifies both paths. One builds real capability. The other builds a facade. The danger isn't that AI produces bad code. It's that it produces plausible code, fast enough to reward speed over understanding. You hand a model a problem, it gives you a solution, you ship it. No struggle. No debugging. No deep trace. That's not leverage. That's intellectual outsourcing. And it's especially toxic early in a career. Because foundational skills, system intuition, debugging instinct, the ability to break down a problem, aren't taught. They're forged through friction. Every time a junior engineer uses AI to bypass a hard problem, they are skipping a rep in the mental gym. Do that enough and you build a career on weak muscle memory. You look sharp in stand-ups. Your PRs are clean. But when a novel bug hits production or a system behaves unexpectedly, you're lost. You can debug reality, only regurgitate prompts. And here's the irony. The best engineers use AI more. They automate boilerplate, generate test scaffolds, summarize docs. But they don't stop there. They take the time saved and go deeper. They ask better questions. They refine abstractions. They build mental models. They don't just consume AI output, they improve it by feeding it better context, constraints, and corrections. They become the source of the knowledge AI relies on. Meanwhile, the organization pays a hidden tax. When surface-level fluency gets rewarded, real judgment erodes. Design docs get prettier but less insightful. Code reviews lose depth. Teams start producing polished ignorance. And leadership faces a new challenge. Can they tell the difference? Because if they reward speed and polish, they promote engineers who can think independently. That doesn't just hurt individuals. It degrades the entire knowledge ecosystem. The people who once elevated the team's thinking are now outnumbered by those who simulate it. The real risk is AI replacing engineers. It's that organizations will promote engineers who depend on AI to fake competence, while sidelining those who still know how to think. This split isn't coming. It's already here. And it's not just about coding. It's about how entire engineering cultures adapt. Watch for companies that prioritize depth in hiring, that design interviews to test reasoning over answers, that reward clarity, not volume. Those are the ones building durable technical advantage. The others will look efficient until a real crisis hits. Then the lack of deep understanding will be impossible to hide. The future belongs to engineers who use AI to amplify their judgment, not replace it. The question is whether your team rewards that behavior or punishes it.